Hey, wait a minute. 62,066 miles on my 2022 C8 Corvette. Ups, downs, bumps, and bruises, all the above. This is a wonderful car. I'm going to show you in and out of it, man. I'm going to show you all the bumps. I'm going to show you all the bruises, man. All the nicks in the paint, all the imperfections, all the things that a lot of Corvette owners try to hide. And I'm also going to talk about the fact that I drive this car. So make sure you stay locked in, man. Here we go. Now, one thing I want to show you is the front of the car takes the majority of the damage. Any driver knows this, right? So here we go. Let's take a look. Here we go. Let's look at this bumper. Now, the car is dirty right now because I actually drive the car. I'm not afraid to get the car dirty. But right around here, there's a little chipping. Now, that's not from driving. I've heard a lot of Corvette owners say that Chevrolet is aware of that. How true that is, I don't know. But I'm not the only person to have that type of chipping right at the headlight. But I drive this car. This is 62,000 miles, man. I'm here in North Carolina. And, man, I've been all the way down to Miami. Been all the way up to the D.C., Maryland area several times. And this car gets driven. And, again, it's dirty right now. The rims have never hit the curb, knock on my head. Normal bugs on the side mirror there. We've had one windshield replaced over the 62,066 miles, only one. I don't have the covers on the inside, the grill guards. Again, wheel is perfectly fine, never been scratched. I did scratch this spoiler right here, if you can see it. The sun is kind of getting something out of my trunk, rushing, not taking my time. Car is dirty, but this car is amazing. It's fun, it's a beautiful car. Here we go. It's going all the way around if you take a look at it. Look in there. I went with the brake. I went with the black calipers so that red Z51 could pop. And these are the factory wheels that I had powder coated black, obviously, about $400. Front splitter intact, no problems there. Let's take a look inside the Frunk. Some of y'all may not know. You can go right here and pop the Frunk. There we go. I have my crown in here. I suggest every king keep a crown nearby. In case you get pulled over, you can let the police know, hey, I'm a king, let me go. Nice size Frunk, man. Let me go. Close that up, y'all. Let's jump on the inside, take a look at that interior. When I ordered my car in late 2020, this is a 2022. So when I took delivery in 2021, December, but I went with the red. I think these seats look good. I think they've held up very well with a lot of passengers over 62,066 miles. You can see for yourself. I left this on here. I like leaving this on my cars. When I get buy cars, I like leaving that on there. I don't know why. Just something I like to do. The original mats that came in. Okay. Looking good. Yeah, looking good. Let's go to the other side. Well, let's jump in the trunk real quick. There's my little button right there. Shout out to my fellow disabled veterans. In case y'all saw my tags. Normal trunk. Got junk in it. Got my USA flags. Y'all know how we do. Salute to my fellow veterans, man. Y'all know how we get it. Close this trunk up. Soft close, of course. Let's get into the passenger side. The driver's side. Again, I live in this car. Not live in it, but I actually use this car. So you find stuff in here. Hey, my daughter camera. Little instant camera. You find stuff in here. Man, I'm living my life, man. I'm driving this car. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm not going to limit myself. If you're a collector, look at this. It's junky in here too. Money. Business cards, all kind of stuff. Peep the interior. The driver's seat. What y'all think about the driver's seat? Like I said, she need to go to the car wash. She a little nick right here. I'm sure I did that some kind of way. Little nick right there. Man, she a workhorse, man. She start every time. Won't have no problem starting the car now. 62,066 miles, man. I've enjoyed this car a whole lot. Like I said, we've been from state to state. Just enjoying fun. You know, went with the convertible. Hardtop convertible. Again, I built it on my computer, and it was just a lot of fun. It was a blessing to be able to do that. You know, it was on the lot at the time, which you couldn't get one without adding 10, 15, 20,000 on top. So I was able to get my car at MSRP. All I had to do was order it and wait. But again, I'm not mad at you if you got the Stingray and you paid 10,000 over. Man, I'm happy for you that you had the extra 10 or you had the extra 15 or the extra 20. You know, this car was a rare car. People were fiending for this car. And anybody that say anything otherwise, you just a natural born pure hater. and you need to do better. You need to go visit mama or something. That means you're trying to be a revisionist, what's called a history revisionist, where you're trying to change what has already happened. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's crazy, man. Cause folk always, let me look at the camera on this one. Cause you always have people that's like, right, which I don't understand. And a lot of times it's fellow Corvette owners. You know, I got my Corvette. I did several years of research when I had my i8, going back to my Camaro, and other cars that I've had, man, over the years. I did my full research, man, and I drove Corvettes, you know, a few C7s, and I always enjoyed it and had a good time, man. And I always used to look forward to, man, I can't wait till I get my Corvette, man. You know, I'm gonna join a car club, join a couple, you know, groups and all of that. And man, when I came on Facebook, me and my blood brother took delivery of, he didn't know he ordered one. We took delivery within 2 weeks of each other, brand new C8s. Man, we posted them pictures on Facebook. You would think folk would be like, man, two blood brothers, they both veterans, and they both got C8s. This is 2021 December. There ain't a lot of these out on the streets. You would think people would be like, hey man, congratulations. You know, it was just a bunch of hate, man. And it's crazy. You know, fast forward from then to now, that kind of made me change my content on this channel. You know, my friends named Rico, good friend of mine, good brother of mine, he was like, man, they need you out here on YouTube, man. They need you out here. They need your positivity, man. They need that. So I'm out here and I'm focused on the Corvette. And if you don't have a Corvette, you need to get one. You'll love it. And it doesn't matter what trim level you get. You get the trim level that you want to get. I could get any trim level I wanted. When I did my research for what I was trying to do, I didn't need a 3LT or a 2LT. For what I wanted to do, the 1LT was perfect for me. You know, I got the Z51 package for what I wanted to do. Go to the drag strip every now and then, do some straight line drags with a stock C8, man, and have some fun. The type of fun that I need in my life as a, you know, Navy veteran, disabled veteran, man. Been through a whole lot in my life before the military and been through a lot in the military. This is what I needed. So I always find it interesting that a grown man, never women, that a grown man would somehow try to mix what money you have with the trim level you have. You know, let me take a trip around back real quick, and it'll all make sense here in a few seconds, man. Because you know, people online that say, oh, you know, the 1LT because you don't have any money. But you know, I don't think if I didn't have any money, I wouldn't have built this house on a golf course. I'm just saying, this is thankful. Thank the Lord for being able to build a house on a golf course, man. But it's just funny to me that people equate a trim level with how much money you have. You know, successful with my wife, man. Like, I'm fully retired. I don't have to work. Have my own consulting firm and some other stuff going on. But these weirdos online are always in the, and I don't have time to put in there all of my accomplishments. You know, 2 master's degrees, working on a 3rd master's degree. You don't have time to put all that in there, because it doesn't matter. You know, I rock with Teslas, man. I got a couple of Teslas over here too. All that stuff doesn't matter. But I just find it weird, man, that grown men will go online and just try to show their behind like that. Now, as I say, former stand-up comedian, I love it. Because I'm going to hit you. You hit over here, I'm going to hit you back. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it comes with the territory, man. When I had the BMW i8, man, folk was hating on that. Going back further, 350Z. Just like, who raised y'all? Message to all men. Don't worry about what another man is doing. Okay? Don't like that. They might put up with you, you know, like give them money or provide for them or something like that, but they don't like no weak man that's talking about other men and what they got or what they ain't got. All right, I digress. But this car right here is my baby. It's a fun car. You know, I think you should get one if you don't have one. You will enjoy it. Whether it's the Stingray, Z06, E-Ray, it don't matter, ZR1, ZR1X, whether you go with the Grand Sport or the Grand Sport X, it doesn't matter. Don't matter if you go with a C7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It doesn't matter. You enjoy your car. You enjoy your life. One of the most important things you can do, I ain't gonna say most important thing. One of the most important things you can do as a man is better look yourself in the mirror and know that you're telling yourself the truth. Are you happy? Are you really happy? You know, competing with, just posting their highlights, Be happy. Be content with who you are and where you are. Be content with what you have. You don't have to impress anyone but you. You don't have to impress anyone but you. You're only obligated to your family. If you're married, your wife, your kids. That's who you're responsible to, not to anyone else. There's no one else's standard that you have to meet. Okay? So get out your head that you got to get the line Huracan or the top of the line Aventador, or top of the line Corvette, out your head. You pull up at the car meet in your Civic, you're just as much of a man as I am and as anyone else at the car meet. Because last time I checked, your 3LT don't make you make love any better. That's the last time I checked. The 3LT don't make you last any longer. Read between the lines. Cause you got these guys out here, man, they really think that the trim level make them the creme de la creme. 2 miles on your 2017 Corvette. I don't want to hear that, man. Shout out and salute to all collectors, man. I ain't mad at y'all. Y'all flip cars and you got to keep the miles low so you can flip it and do your thing. I'm not mad with you. But you can't tell me you love driving Corvettes and the Corvette you have got 2,000 miles on it. I don't want to hear how much you love it. That means you love looking at them. But you can't say you that you love driving them if you don't have a lot of miles on the car. Doesn't that define driving? Driving, maybe you didn't know, driving is getting behind the wheel of the car, pressing the button to start it, putting it in reverse or drive, depending on what objects you have in front of you, and getting your behind on down the road. That's how I know you really love a particular car, how much you drive it. And you're saying you're a driver? Man, he can drive. How you know he can drive and his Corvette is 4 years old and it's got 2,000 miles on it? I disagree with that. He is a collector. He is a casual observer of the Corvette. So if you're over at, where we going in August? Over to, up in Maryland. Corvettes at Carlisle. So if you're at Corvettes at Carlisle and you're touting yourself as a driver, a lover of the Corvette, and you got and you don't have a bunch of miles behind the wheels of the Corvette, you don't love the Corvette, you like the Corvette. And there's nothing wrong with that. You like the Corvette. You don't love the Corvette. I love it, and this is a fun car for any person to get in and drive. And how do I know that? Because I have 62,066 miles on this car. 62,066 miles on this car. That's how I know I love the Corvette. That's how I know this Corvette performs. Because I've put me, one owner, one builder. I built this car online, took delivery 2021 December 14th, and I'm the only owner of this car. And I put all these miles on it. I know about highway miles. I know about riding on back roads. I know about riding in the wintertime. I know about driving it in the rain. Oh my God, he drives in the rain. Yeah. The reason avoid it if you drive these cars in the rain. I just want to tell you that, okay? But I got to say, man, that's the end of the video.